Martin says, "What's up, guys? This year, I've got $30,000 of a realized gain in the stock market. I also have two Bitcoin that I'm down about $30,000 to $40,000 on. If I sell my Bitcoin and realize that loss and then buy the coins back immediately, will that wipe out my 30,000 gain with the tax man from the stock market?" So you're essentially trying to do a wash sale, which is like, hi, I've got two Bitcoin. I bought it for let's say the two Bitcoin right now are worth $200,000, just for round numbers. I hope Bitcoin goes back to $100,000 each. So for round numbers, your two Bitcoin are worth $200,000. And let's just say you paid $240,000 for them, right? So you are down $40,000 on your Bitcoin. And let's say that you bought these Bitcoin earlier last year at the perfect top, whatever it was, and you're just like, dang it, I'm down 40 grand on these Bitcoin. Theoretically, yes, what you're doing is called a crypto wash sale. It is still totally normal, totally legal in the eyes of the IRS. I don't know if they're going to change the laws anytime soon, but I did this myself. I was down on Ethereum, so I did a wash sale. I sold it, realized the loss, used my proceeds to buy back the same amount of Ethereum, so I had the same amount of Ethereum afterward, but now I also had a $40,000 realized loss that I could use to offset any other realized gains across my entire portfolio, including stocks and crypto and, startups or whatever else I'd invested into that had gains, and use that money to offset those gains, which is exactly what you're saying here. So yeah, if you sell the Bitcoin and you use it to offset $30,000 of realized gains with realized losses, that is exactly how that works. Again, consult with a CPA, make sure that you are doing all your research. This could change at any moment, right? Right now, this is the case, but it's not going to be the case forever. So just be aware of that, Martin, but you're definitely on the right track.
And the only thing I want to add to that is, and we've talked about this many times, every one of you needs to go out and get a journal. And I want you to write inside the journal Rich Habits notes. Keep all of those notes in one place. I fill up so many of these constantly and these because I'm always wanting to track my notes, because I think a lot of people constantly learn and they hear ideas, but if you don't execute on these ideas to help you in your financial journey, we're not doing our jobs well enough. So please take good notes, know where your notes are at, keep them separate from grocery list notes and all of the other stuff in a notepad so you always know where you're at and you can reflect back on all of these items to know how to execute upon them.